Here is Radical Bikerz. Now, I found out about this game by accident. I was watching a video of a pizza delivery guy that almost hit a guy on a bike, and the guy was trying to like fight him and everything like that. And then I went to look for the video on YouTube, and this game popped up. So I said, man, as soon as I saw it, I had to have it. So pretty much this is a racing game where you race against another biker, your pizza delivery people racing to get to your destination, and you're going through pretty much like traffic and oncoming traffic. And the way that you actually beat your opponent in this game, you're not going to beat them straightforward. You usually have to take shortcuts, or usually you'll get speed boost options, but I mainly find that the shortcuts will help you win most races. The game is actually a lot of fun. It may seem hard at first, but you'll definitely get into it after a couple of matches. You'll start to get a feel for it. So I would say keep your eyes out for this one if you have the ability to play import games. So Hotspot Racing, I've been watching this game for a while now and decided to pick it up when it got a physical release. This is made by Sumo Digital. You don't know who they are. They are the creators of Outrun 2, Outrun Coast to Coast, which is an updated version of Outrun 2. And also, you guys know the Sonic Racing games, Sonic Racing Transform and Sonic Racing All-Stars, I believe what they're called. I don't know about the team battle one. I didn't play that crap. But anyways, going back to this game, arcade racing at its finest. It's a lot of fun. Something easy to get into if you want to get into racing games. I gotta let Jason know about this one too. But if you like the footage you're seeing here, it's probably something you want to pick up. One thing I noticed about the game is it has kind of the same drift mechanics as the Outrun games, but it's a little bit harder. You gotta really it's a little bit more of a, doing it like on expert mode in this version in this game pretty much. And Outrun was really easy to drift. This one, it's hard to drift properly to get an advantage because if you start drifting, you'll start slowing down and other racers will just pass you up. So it wasn't like that in Outrun because you weren't really racing against anybody. You were just trying to get to the checkpoints. But this one, you're trying to get to the checkpoints and race against the other drivers who are very skilled. But it's not too hard, but it'll take a couple races to kind of get used to it. Alright, 187 Ride or Die. I always pass this game up because I'm always 50-50 on real actors being in games. And Larenz Tate, though he's a great actor, a lot of good movies, I just never forgave his character for Dead Presidents when he got slapped down upstairs by that pimp. I couldn't get over that scene. Like after that, like his whole actor for me was like just was kind of done. But going into the game, this is what you would call a co-op type racing game. One person drives and one person shoots at other enemies. Actually pretty fun. I've seen some videos of people playing it online. It looks like they had a good time with it. I decided to try it out because I'm in the forgiving mode right now. So if you guys have played this one, let me know what you think about it. It looks like it's actually really a lot of fun and might have got overlooked by a lot of people. These Kandagawa Jet Girls. Now, I talked about this game on my channel before. Actually, I did a review of this game, and there's not many water skiing games out there. The last ones I could actually think of are probably on the 6th generation consoles, or at least the last ones that were good. But this is a fun racing game, and I totally think people missed out on this one. Of course, you get it as a digital download, but the physical copy is just he's getting up there, kind of. Now, what's awesome about this game is not only the courses that you race on, they're really good looking. I mean, they got some unique ones in here. But the gimmick in this game is that you have a partner with you. Your partner has like this super soaker, super powered water gun that knocks your opponents off balance when they're like ahead of you in the race. Also, if they get too close behind you as well. But the game is very story driven. Thankfully, you can skip all cutscenes if you're not interested in the story. That's what I did. And I just got to the races, and that's where you're going to have the most fun at, of course. I really feel like this game has a lot going for it. And I played this game so much that I actually got my platinum trophy. Though it's not hard to do, you just put a little effort into it, spend a little extra time besides the time of beating the game, and you'll pretty much get that platinum trophy. But I just wish more people were playing this game or knew about it, man, because the online mode is a lot of fun. But, when I go online with it, I only see like maybe one other person on there. So just feel like a lot of people didn't know about this game. I don't think it's a bad game at all. It's a lot of fun, but hey, hopefully I get the word out, man. Maybe I'll see some of you guys online. Another cool thing I think people will like about this game is it has a bunch of customizations. So you can change up your watercraft, outfits, the way characters look. Plus, it has a bunch of silly mini games. Like I think there's like 3 or 4 of them. They're actually pretty fun that you can play. So if you like what you're seeing here, guys, definitely pick this one up. I don't think you will regret it. It's a lot of fun, and like I said, I hope to see you online. Here's a game I know a lot of people don't know about: Midnight Run. Konami tried to dip their toe into the arcade racer, and this one is actually a pretty good game. It handles a little bit rough, at least it did for me. The first time I played it, I was doing okay. Then the second time I played it, I actually put this in a Metal Jesus video, and the gameplay it was kind of rough for me. I was messing up really bad, but still the game is a lot of fun. It was released in Japan and PAL territory. I got the PAL version just so I could have the English text on the case. So if you played this one, let me know how you feel about it. I believe it was in arcades in America, but I'm not really sure. It might have been under a different name. And now we have the cult classic Smash and Drive. This game is so freaking funny. It reminds me, I think it was a San Francisco Rush on the N64 back in the day where you could like drive on top of buildings and all that stuff. I could be wrong about that game. You guys let me know in the comments. But this game is just like that, and pretty much like think about Crazy Taxi and San Francisco Rush put into one game, and you're in for a wild ride pretty much. As you can see, you're driving through an airport, you're on the freaking lane and everything like that. This is insane. This game got panned back in the day, but I think like today it could be more appreciated. It's definitely an arcade game. You play it in short spurts and whatnot. It's wild fun. The soundtrack is like this garage rock type stuff. It kind of loops every 40 seconds. It's pretty hilarious. But you could think like the Dreamcast would probably get a game like this. Definitely reminiscent of that. So let me know what you guys think of this one. Inertial Drift is a fantastic racing game. It took a bit for me to get used to the controls. You actually control your car with the analog sticks, how you drift, because drifting is a big part of this game, obviously. And it took me a bit of time to get used to. I'm still not used to it as of yet. I'm getting better, but I won my first race. I lost my second one, but the game is a lot of fun, and I don't know if a lot of people know this game exists. It did well enough to get some DLC content, which you're seeing here, the Twilight Rivals levels, which are pretty cool. But what I played at this game, I'm actually having a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to getting better at this one. So if you see this one out here and you like racing games, I would say keep your eye out for it. Here's Formula Kart Special Edition. So this is, as you can see, this is a kart racing game, and I have no idea why this wasn't released in America. This game, I feel like back in the day on the PlayStation did really well. As you can see here, the driving is actually pretty fun. You can play in first person or you can play in like a third person perspective. I prefer to play in first person in this game. It really depends on what track you're doing. Sometimes you can switch between, but game's a lot of fun. Definitely is one of those games I feel like is hidden out there. Some people may not agree, but man, I had fun with this game. Now, as you guys already obviously know, this is an import game from PAL territories, but if you have the means to play it, definitely pick this one up. I feel like most people have a modded PS1 already, or some kind of way to play import games. So just remember that you need to have that kind of access to be able to play this game, unless you're going to play it on an emulator. But anyways, guys, I would say definitely check this game out. It's a lot of fun. Definitely worth your time. And next up, we have Cruis'n Blast for the Switch. So if you're familiar with the Cruis'n USA series, this is a sequel to that series. It's been a long time coming. The last game we got was pretty much back, I believe, back in like 2007, 2008 on the Wii. And that one was just called Cruis'n. A lot of people don't even know about that game. But still, happy 13 years later, we got this game. And it pretty much just takes the series even further from what it was. It keeps all the stuff that you know and are familiar with and just takes off with it. The only thing I could say that I was disappointed with this game is that it doesn't have an online mode you can play with other people. But that would be pretty wacky now that I'm thinking about it. So maybe it's good that that's not included. Unless this was ported to probably the PS4 or maybe even the PS5. You never know. The online capabilities might be easier on those systems. But I don't know how netcode works, so who knows. But anyways, guys, this game is something that you all should pick up. Seriously, if you're familiar with old arcade racing, how much fun it was, how doing crazy moves and crazy stunts and just going really fast, this game is right up your alley. First. Alright, so Slipstream is an awesome racing game, and I want to say this is pretty much like Outrun Coast to Coast on steroids. This game is freaking awesome. It has a 4-player co-op mode, of course sit-down co-op, and everything. But man, this game is so much fun, and dare I say it, I think it's a hidden gem. And it just came out, so hopefully we'll get more eyes on this game. It's definitely a lot of fun. It's something else, and hopefully this game will get a physical release too, because it's worthy of that. Like this game was made by one person. It took him 10 years, but one guy made this game, so pretty insane. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for you. Radical Reggie, and I will see you in the next video.